What's going on, my fellow Fairy Tale Madoshis? After about 25 years of filler, we are finally back to the main story. And if you hear some loud noise, people are cutting my grass outside. I'm sorry. But anyway, us manga readers know that some amazing scenes are about to happen, like some epic fights, some delicious feels. Like, oh my god, just thinking about it is giving me chills right now. And the opening really got me back in the fairy tale anime spirit, because the filler wasn't really doing it for me. I mean, a lot of it was hilarious. That's kind of why I like fairy tale filler over a lot of other anime filler, because it does make you laugh at least. But, you know, I was just ready to see what I know what's about to happen. Because, like I said, some amazing stuff is about to happen in this series. And one of the most legendary fights in fairy tale period. And, like, a huge reveal. But anyway, now, is it me, or do you guys think that Loxus is a little bit undercover? Like, he needs to come out the closet. We all knew Freed was kind of, you know, on the fence. But just the fact that Loxus said, you know, I want you to wash every inch of my body too. I was like, dude. And he had like the straightest face. Like, he didn't say anything wrong. Like, I mean, forgive me if I offend someone. I mean, nothing is wrong with homosexuality at all. But Loxus, he's like the biggest, buffest, manliest man ever. And just telling another man to wash every inch of his body, there's something going on with that. But I would have loved to see Flair wash Lucy's body, man. I would have paid to see that right there. Just tits and hair everywhere, boy. And tell me what you guys think Flair's reason is to actually be there. She says that Raven Tail disbanded, so she had nowhere else to go, but she does not wish to join Fairy Tail. So there is another reason. We'll get into that in a few episodes, but tell me your theories down below. And the fact that Gray and Natsu have been fighting for 3 days, and Urza shows up and ends that shit right then and there, just shows us that even from like the first arc in Fairy Tail, Urza is still one of the biggest bosses in this show. And it just kills me how modest Ward Seekin is. He's talking about that he's not really all that strong. He barely has any offensive magic. But did you guys see what he did this episode? He's like an old ass Hashirama. I mean, this guy made that humongous vine and flower thing, and oh my god, like, do you know how many people you can destroy with that? That's enough offensive magic right there. Like, if he didn't have any other abilities, that right there to manipulate the earth is like one of the most powerful forms of magic that you can ever have. And Ward, he's old as hell. 105 years ago, Fairy Tail was founded, and he was already an adult, it seemed like then. So he's pretty old, hence the, you know, the tree appearance. I'm not exactly sure how he got that. Maybe his earth magic just kind of evolved him into that. I don't even remember if they explained that in the manga. But anyway, just seeing the flashback of Mavis, Makarov's great-great-grandfather. I'm not sure if there's 2 greats, 1 great, but there's at least 1 great. But anyway, it's just really awesome to see that, because if you read Fairy Tail Zero, you would know that that Makarov's great-grandfather and Mavis are actually going on this adventure. So it's just like this fangirl moment in me, like saying, oh my god, I saw these characters together in the manga, but they're probably not going to cover their background that much in this anime. But anyway, Ward, he seems awesome, and he's like one of those joking old men that anime do a lot. And seeing Ward Seekin reminds me of a very controversial Fairy Tail chapter, and it kind of makes me wonder how they're going to censor it in the anime, because if you guys know what I'm talking about, the hot spring moment where like everybody's naked, even this old, you know, crusty tree man. Like, I really cannot see how they would censor that unless they just skip that entire scene. But this guy, one of the big boss wizard saints, wants Natsu and Gray to go on a mission together, and it doesn't really seem like the best idea, especially considering what we saw at the beginning, like them fighting for 3 full days. But the fist bump they did, and them realizing that, hey, they need to work together sometimes, it gives me hope that they'll actually be able to pull whatever Warren wants to pull them off, which is in the Sun Village, like, everything's frozen. And he mentions that fire will not be enough to melt ice, which is kind of strange, and Gray's power to make ice will actually help too. So tell me what you guys think about that. But just like he said, it's not ordinary ice. I just cannot wait for them to actually get to the Sun Village. And this episode, they gobbled up a good 2, maybe 2.5 chapters. I'm actually impressed at the pacing of it, you know, especially coming right out of filler, because a lot of time when anime come out of filler, they kind of tend to drag on. but the animation seems a little bit better too. Is it just my imagination? I don't know. And once again, Fairy Tail, they are celebrities, man. Like after the Grand Magic Games, everyone wanted them to do stuff for them, even requesting certain wizards. And we got some hilarious moments in this episode. Like seeing Wendy and Urza at that play. I mean, Urza, she just could not resist the spotlight, man. But I really do hope they animate some of Fairy Tail Zero so we can actually see some moments during the founding of Fairy Tail. It would be amazing seeing Zareth back then, seeing Mavis and how she really was, and seeing how Fairy Tail actually came to be. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. What is going on in that Sun Village? What sort of ice cannot be melted by fire? This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.